The book Fire Them Up reveals 7 simple secrets for using your vision and values to motivate the people you work with. Author and business communications coach Carmine Gallo shows how improving your communication skills will empower your professional and personal life.
Did you know that only 10% of employees look forward to going to work? You don't want to be in the other 90%. You know, the fact is, most people who are discouraged and disillusioned point to a lack of leadership. You see, most managers, well, they manage, but they fail to inspire. You know, for the past year, I've been interviewing amazing men and women who have an extraordinary ability to sell their vision, their values, and themselves. What I've found is that they share 7 techniques or simple secrets that you can easily adopt to improve your own professional communications. Here are 3 of them. 1. Articulate a powerful one-line vision. Inspiring leaders craft and deliver a specific, consistent, and memorable vision. I'm not talking about a mission statement here. A mission statement is a long, convoluted paragraph that everyone forgets anyway. A vision is different. It's a vivid description of a better world made possible by your service or your product, and it is short, 10 words or less. When Steve Jobs launched the iPhone, his vision was clear. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone. 7 words. When 2 guys with no experience running a company, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, walked into a venture capital firm to pitch a search engine called Google, they delivered a one-line vision that caught everybody's attention. We provide access to the world's information in 1 click. That's 10 words for those of you counting. Once you create and articulate a powerful, vivid, and concise vision, you'll have grabbed the attention of your listeners. But how do we touch their hearts? I'm glad you asked. 2. Tell stories. Inspiring leaders tell memorable stories. I think few business leaders really appreciate the power of storytelling to connect with their listeners. A few weeks ago, I was working with one of the largest producers of organic food in the country. Now, I can't recall most, if any, of the data they use to prove organic is better, but I do remember a story a farmer told me. He said when he worked for a conventional grower, he would come home and his kids would want to hug him, but they couldn't because Daddy had to take a shower, his clothes had to be removed, cleaned, and disinfected. Well, today he can walk right off the field into the waiting arms of his kids because there are no toxins on his body. A short story about yourself or how your product or service improves somebody's life will be far more memorable than mountains of data. Tell more stories. 3. Invite participation. These days, employees want more than a paycheck. They want to know that their work is adding up to something meaningful. Inspiring leaders bring employees, customers, and colleagues into the process of building the company or the service. For 20 years, the RITZ-CARLTON had a guide for employees, and it dictated pretty much every interaction with guests. Things like never say hi, say good morning, or it's my pleasure, sir. Well, things got a little too formal for casual travelers who were making up more of the business. So RITZ-CARLTON president Simon Cooper told me that he and the other top managers met personally with thousands of employees around the world, soliciting input from the men and women who were dealing with guests day to day, the frontline staff like bellhops and housekeepers. Well, today, those employees now have the flexibility to enhance the customer experience as they see fit. And that's what they had asked for, flexibility. After all, the RITZ-CARLTON mystique is built on the interactions employees have with guests. If you solicit input from those employees, you listen to their feedback and incorporate what you hear, they in turn will offer better customer service, and everybody benefits. By inspiring your listeners, you become the kind of person that people want to follow. And once you get to that level, magical things begin to happen. Customers will want to do business with you. Employees, they'll want to work for you. Investors will want to back you. And everyone will feel energized by your presence.